Today we feature the Jack Diamond Morning Show.
All right.
What's Jocktober about for maybe people that haven't heard it yet, Ed?
Well, you've heard of Rocktober, where your favorite radio stations play some kind of, I don't even know what they do, but for some reason they rock more in October because you're able to say Rocktober.
Yeah.
And they have a bunch of Rocktober promos. Well, we do Jocktober, where we feature horrific jocks and shows from around the nation, from your town. And they're just awful, hacky. Usually they got the Hole, which is the woman in there that just goes, "Oh, guys, now stop." She's there to keep the wild guys in check. Meanwhile, the guys aren't wild.
No.
And today, who do we got?
The Jack Diamond Morning Show.
Jack Diamond
out of Washington, D.C.
And what does he do?
He's been down there for a very long time.
I've heard his name. I just never heard his show.
Mix1073fm.com if you want to play along at home.
Play music?
Yeah.
They play music?
Yeah, they definitely play
Do
music.
they have a hole?
I thought he was a talk show host.
Well, it's a talk show that also plays music.
They took the talk away from him?
It's always fun.
Oh. You know, we want you to start playing a record or two an hour.
Yeah.
A little bit of music I don't think could hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
That means whatever talking you're doing, less of it is better. That's what they mean. They don't mean more music is better. They mean less is better.
Has it gotten to the point, because a lot of stations will do this, they decide that they want people to talk less, and they force the jock to play sweepers that say, "Less talk, more music." Yeah. The Jack Diamond Morning Show.
Which means I suck. That's why they're making me play more music.
Basically, management feels like you want to hear this song for the 10,000th time in your life instead of me talking about current events.
Remember when Dave Doucheless, our old program director at AAF, told us that he wanted us to talk, but like between songs, so that if the music was ending on one song and there were no more vocals left, and then there was a song starting that had an intro, we could talk over that. It's like, oh, yeah, you sure can get a lot of real good material out over there and really make a point. It's like, just that to me is the useless babbling that needn't happen on the radio.
He was so clueless.
Just keep the music going. But no, you guys can talk. Just use that 3 seconds that you can. Okay, thanks, Dave. What are you doing now?
It ruins the song.
Of course it does. It ruins the song, and you don't want to hear someone babble for maybe 8 seconds while a song is ending and another one's starting.
Well, I think the listener feels like the jock is their friend, so it's like I'm waking up and, listening to my favorite tunes with my buddy, Jack Diamond.
Oh, that's a good point.
Hey, you make a great point.
Sam is an insufferable ass.
That's awesome.
He is just a tool.
There's some awesomeness in this kid.
I don't think Sam has ever been sincere once in the entire time he's been here. He is obnoxious. I don't take a compliment that he gives you at face value, because it's never for real. And the second you leave the room, you're being goofed on.
Yeah.
The only sincere moment with Sam I've ever seen in my life was when Duffy was going to murder him, and there was actually a couple of, I really might be a dead person here.
Yeah, that was self-preservation. Yeah,
that was seeing an animal without its fur on.
Poor Sam.
Let's go to Josh in D.C. Josh?
Yes.
How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Right.
Josh.
Now that the pleasantries are over, can you speak? We're on the radio here.
We'll never meet. We'll never have a drink together. Get to your point.
This guy out of D.C. is a hack. I'll tell you what. Everybody tries to hang on his words, and they're just like, oh my God, they're going to be out on his knees, giving him worship all day long.
Well, we're gonna give him a nice beating right now.
Knock him down a couple of pegs.
That's right.
That'd be great.
And that'll
He's
make us
arrogant as hell.
All right,
He's
Josh.
a know-it-all.
Why did I go to this call? Thank you, Josh.
A know-it-all. God, no reason to character assassinate himself.
Wow.
Let's start with the Jack Diamond Morning Show, the featured show for this Jocktober day.
Yes.
Jack Diamond welcomes everyone to the day and introduces the cast. Now, we, Ant and I and Jimmy, of course, we have not heard this audio. We like to hear this cold.
Yeah.
Let's pay attention to the date.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. I think it's from a couple days ago.
I think it might be yesterday, but it's important. The date is important.
Okay, let's listen.
Washington's Mix 107.3. Good morning and welcome to the 530 Club in the nation's capital. Jack Diamond Morning Show for Monday. It's the 20th day of Jocktober. Jimmy Alexander.
There he is. But he works on a mix station.
But it's Jocktober.
You can't
the 20th
rock
day.
if you work for a mix station.
The 20th day of Jocktober. What a puker. Wow. How about that voice? He's got that. The 530 Club. What is it? The 530?
What's the 530 Club?
Is that the name of his show?
No, the 5:30 Club is, I guess, the talk break that comes on at 5:40. Because that's the time
I like the 420 Club, dude.
Oh,
yeah!
Nice.
Yeah!
I hope 530 is a penal code for something horrific.
Yeah, lurking by a schoolyard.
Right. Oh, my God. We get to do the puking radio guy today. We all can do this voice.
20th day of Jocktober. He's keeping count.
Look, you can't jump on the Jocktober bandwagon if you work for a mix station or a KISS station.
Or an easy listening or, like a light FM kind of a thing.
Those are reserved for the homes of rock and roll, my friends.
But maybe they just mix a little more rockin'.
Oh, and that's what they do for Jocktober.
I got to hear this again.
Washington's Mix 107.3. Good morning and welcome to the 530 Club in the nation's capital. Jack Diamond Morning Show for Monday. It's the 20th day of Jocktober. Jimmy Alexander, Erica Hillary, Bilingual Alley. It is absolutely freezing.
Brr.
Coming down River Road this morning, 28
Oh, my gosh.
degrees.
Burr, all right.
8 degrees.
What's wrong with these people?
Ooh.
No one talks like that in real life.
Not only that, didn't they come to the station? Wouldn't they know it's cold out?
Right.
It's like he's saying it, and they're like, what? Oh, burr. Oh. Like, what'd they do? Take a spacesuit in?
That's my biggest problem with radio. None of these guys are real.
No.
Like, if we were doing that break, we'd be like, the weather just sucks today.
It's cold out. I would be like,
I wore my coat for the first time.
Oh, it would be like, it's 28 degrees out. And I'd be like, whoa, burr, really? I came here via Hawaii.
Right.
Hacks.
They were just outside.
Yeah, they were
not long ago.
They know it's cold out, all of them, but they have a burr. Ooh.
Really? Well, I didn't know it was cold until Jack Diamond told me.
It was the douche chills they were getting. That was what they were. Burr. Ooh. Yeah, listen to that voice. Ooh. He said Jocktober without a hint of sarcasm. Burr.
They didn't commute into work. It's like, how do you felt the weather?
Yeah, you know what it was like out.
Maybe they tunneled them.
He's surprised they tunnel in.
They tunneled themselves into the station every day.
Like Palestinian.
Dig.
Yeah.